understand that this is your first film, is that true?
Yes, it is.
Wow, you couldn't have picked a more challenging project.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I know, like, just with 4 and bringing back and reviving everything, that was even more rewarding to be able to be a part of that.
After we got cast, we had about a 3-week break, and we tried to hang out as much as possible. We had lunch together. Actually, the day we met with the director for the very first time. We got the scripts. We all watched Paranormal Activity 4 together. It happened to be in theaters at the time. Yeah.
Wow, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of knew what you were getting into?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They became my best friends. So.
What would you say would be the most challenging thing that you had to go through?
The most challenging stuff for me is, of course, the demonic stuff, trying to be scary, trying to, you know, go after my best friends and stuff. So that's my challenge. Yeah. We went through a lot of different scenes, different stuff that didn't end up being put into it. So seeing the final cut was a little bit of a surprise for me. I was like, oh, okay, so that's what they actually used. But everything was, I mean, very close to what I thought it would be. So yeah.
Scary.
Scary, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, now these, the Paranormal Activity films, they always do, or usually do, the interviews after they've come out. So this is kind of different. So you guys can talk about anything. You can't say, oh, I don't want to give that away or this away. So what has been kind of the best response that you've gotten to the film so far? What are audiences kind of connecting with?
I think more so than anything, I mean, which is like an awesome, you know, it's awesome feedback to hear is the chemistry between the characters and how
feels like
how
a
relatable we are
family.
to the audience, because that's so important to any film, really. And so I feel like we had so much fun shooting it, and that it showed on camera. At least I hope to, and based on the feedback, it's been great.
Well, I'd like to know from each of you if you believe in ghosts.
Yes. My house used to be, yeah. I'm like, I firmly believe in them,
Okay.
yeah.
You don't have one of those little light, what are
Simon games.
The
Simon.
EVP stuff, the little, I
Ouija
love all that
boards.
stuff, yeah.
No, I mean, like, I was into it when I was, like, younger, like, looking at, like, witches and the craft and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I liked that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't mess with it. I
no
believe in
Ouija
it, but
boards for me,
I don't
Okay.
play with it.
How about you?
I was always like, oh, I want to play the Ouija board one day, but everybody told me it's not a good idea, so I never did. I don't think I ever will. But believing in ghosts, the new place I actually moved into, it's like, it was built way back then, and I've felt some weird stuff. I don't know if it's ghosts or whatnot, but it's definitely sometimes creepy, especially after filming this. Now I'm like, okay, there might be something in
We
there.
actually had our screen test. We had to play with the Ouija board, and I was like, oh no. I'm like praying.
Yeah, because
I'm like,
I love
I
how
don't know. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Nah, I don't think it can.
yeah.
But everything's been fun and not like super scary. There were moments we filmed in a church actually for some of the movies.
That was actually.
We can talk about that.
We can talk about the gag.
Yeah.
This is a whole sequence, a big sequence
It was
actually,
so
and
cool.
we reshot it, but it was
It was
actually.
this big Gothic church, and it was at night, and that I think was the most challenging for me, like getting into the night shoots, because after a while, like you're screaming, and then I just like start cracking up because I was so tired. Like I just
And like
had to,
delusional.
yeah, but that was scary and a lot of fun.
All right, well, thank you so much, guys.